Guys, welcome to the channel and pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. If you are new, welcome to the Wonderfully Made family. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. So today is April 25th. It is a special day. It's Indie Bookstore Day. If you have any indie bookstores next to you or close to you, or even if you have to drive some ways, don't forget to support. I'm going to probably just go to a couple bookstores. I do have an engagement at our church today, so I wasn't able to do all the hopping around. There is tons. Let me show you. There is tons of indie bookstores here in Michigan. I had no clue. So the program that does it for Michigan is called Michigan Book Hop, and they send out a list of all the indie bookstores in Michigan, which are, it's just crazy. It's a crazy list. However, I'm just gonna go to the one that I do ambassador work for, and then to one of my favorite bookstores that's probably like 30 minutes for me. And then there's one right next to that one too that I've only been into one time. So maybe if I have time, we'll stop in there. However, I am running late, so I need to hurry up because I want to get there when it opens so that I have a few more extra minutes to browse. Not sure if I'm getting anything. I want to get Theo of Golden because I've heard such amazing things about that book. And I feel like that just needs to be on my shelf. I don't, this year was going to be a year where I'm not picking up books that are popular or trending, but that one, I don't know, just the premise of it and the synopsis that I've read feels like I would enjoy that book. So other than that, I probably will pick up a pin or a sticker or something just to remember this day and to add to my junk journal. So let's go. I lied, guys. I totally lied straight to your face. No, I've never had a bag this big when I've come to this bookstore. I lost it, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I only spent $50. It could have been more. I was definitely looking at some other stuff, but you know what? Self-control somewhat has to happen, okay? So I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to do all the hauls in the car. I am going to go to the other bookstore, but I don't think you know what? I'm not going to say I'm not going to get anything, because I totally said that I was only going to get one book here, and clearly that didn't happen. But here at this bookstore, this is the one where I do the ambassador work for. And I only went in there for Theo of Golden, and then I blacked out. So they were doing like indie bookstore, like fun promotion thing, where if you purchase something, they were giving away a free book that was ARC. And so I was like, you know what, bet, it's a free book. And I'm going to show you that one first. It is Amity by Nathan Harris. I believe I got another book by him recently. I believe so. But this one is like a New Orleans Civil War time era, and sounded really good. So definitely excited to read that. Now, I also got a sticker, because I did say, I didn't lie about this. I said I was going to get a sticker or a pin or something. And I got this one. I saw that. Thought that was cute. I also did get Theo of Golden. I cannot wait to read this. I think I'm going to add this to a TBR. Probably the end of this month. I definitely want to start it. Like, I'm still reading the Francine Rivers book. That's my last book I'm trying to finish. But I think I'm going to add this one, because I'm so excited to hear, or like to read what it's about. And I've heard amazing things. Funny thing, when I was in the used section, I love their used book section. Today, it was just hitting. It was hitting. There was this lady sat next to me looking at the same section I was, and I seen a Kristen Hanna book, The Four Winds, which is an amazing read if you have not read it. And I was just like, you know, I'm gonna talk to this lady. Because you know, when you go into a bookstore, you have to talk to somebody, because I mean, they're sharing the same interests, and then if they're in the same section as you, period. So I was just like, have you read that one? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, read it, definitely. And she goes, is it good? And I was like, absolutely. It's a tearjerker. She was like, oh, I love tearjerkers. Bet. We're best friends already, okay? I should have got her name though. And then she recommended, I was just looking around. She had went into the like the section behind where I was at, and then I was like getting content, and she goes, excuse me, she goes, if you she was like, according to what I feel like you like, or you know, what you've pointed out, she goes, I think you'd like this one. And it's The Great Believers by Rebecca Mackay. And this one is it's like in 1985 when the AIDS epidemic was growing and stuff, and it just sounds like I'm gonna cry. Like, yeah, definitely can't wait to read that. I remember, what is it called? Okay, so I did get Ramon and Julieta, and this is from the Love and Taco series. I did read, what was the first one? I read one of them. I have it on my shelf, but I had this on my wish list for the longest time and was like, definitely have to get it. And it was in the used section, so. And then, let's see. This one is another Kristen Harmel, I don't know, book, and it's called The Winemaker's Wife. There you go. And this one is in, it's like the dawn of the Second World War, which I love a good World War era read. So excited about that one. And then this one too was in the used section, and that one lady that was standing next to me, she picked it up too because there was 2 copies and we were both shooketh. This one is Broken Country. It was literally $8. So I picked it up. I have heard amazing things as well. Like they said, it's a really, really heartfelt book. So yeah, I am excited about this one, and I cannot wait to read this. Now, I am running out of time. I spent way too much time in there. And then I got to just chit chat really quick with the manager because he asked me if I had seen the pictures from the photo shoot I did with them. And I was like, no, I've been wondering, and he goes, oh, you look great, by the way. And I was like, oh, thanks. That's what I was worried about. Like, oh, do I look a hot raggedy mess? And he's like, no, you look great. So I'm excited to see those. And yeah, now I have to hurry up and go because I am running extra late, you guys. Like, I had this whole plan. I'm only going to be there 15 minutes in each bookstore, and then I can make it to my church function on time. Yeah, I was in there an hour, so... So the next bookstore, I'm not going to buy any books, only if there's exceptions, okay? Only if there is a Kristen Hanna book that I don't have, or a Francine Rivers book that I don't have. Those are the only 2 authors I'm gonna look for. If not, I'm just gonna get a sticker, a bookmark, whatever. Content, you know. We'll see, because I am running real late and I don't need to be spending any more money. So we'll go with the flow. If it's too far out of the way, then probably not. But just follow me. Just get in the car and enjoy the ride, and yeah. It's almost been a week since Indie Bookstore Day, and I'm still thinking about it. I only went to one store. However, it was my first time having my phone out on a tripod, getting content, and I was like, it did something. I'm not to the point where I'm talking to my phone yet. However, I'll get to that point, okay? And we'll have a lot more fun out in public, you and I, okay? But it was so fun. Like, I was there for at least an hour. I said I was going to be there 15 minutes because I wanted to go hit up the other bookstore, and that didn't happen. So, and I also lied to myself and said I was just going to get Theo of Golden, and I came out with how many books? Tina, quit lying to yourself, okay? Now, today I want to go through my bookshelf, mainly my thriller section, because I have way too many thrillers, and there's a few that I can probably get rid of that I know that I'm not going to pick up in a long time. And I have a lot of books, as you can tell. This side's my fiction, nonfiction area, my romance. Over here is my thrillers. And then I also want to move these shelves down there and vice versa, because when I'm filming on the floor, I want these books to be seen and not the ones that are on the bottom. So I'm going to rearrange my bookshelves today. I was up late finishing a book, and I am excited to talk to you about it. It was one of my May books, but I could not wait. I could not wait. And I'm excited to talk to you about it because it was it's a close 5-star read. Very close. And I'll tell you why. So let me take a sip of coffee and then we'll get back to talking about it. Okay, we are back. This book here I finished in 2 days. And I have not done that in a very long time. Like, very long time. And Abby just does it every time for me. I have not read an Abby book in a while. Well, I did read Say You'll Remember Me, which is the first book to this connection. And I was kind of iffy about the best friend's girlfriend trope, but the way that she told this story, I was rooting for the best friend. Like I said in the last video, I would never have dated if a best friend that no, not no, because my husband's best friends are weird, first of all. But the story, girl. Let me just imagine you're dating a guy, right? You met at this at after a concert, and he takes you home. You guys hit it off, and then you start noticing things, but you're like giving him the benefit of the doubt because he also has good sides. All because the best friend is picking up the slack. Like, what? So Mike is the boyfriend. We don't like Mike around here. Even at the end where they try to make him feel like he had feelings, I just couldn't. In my spirit, I could not. Like in the beginning, I'm like, okay, I feel bad because, the best friend and the girlfriend are talking, well, getting closer, but Mike was doing that. He was putting them in the situation. So read the book. It wasn't a full 5 star because it was, I feel like it was too much swearing for me. However, if you loved it, it's probably going to be a 5 star. However, the story, the quotes, I don't come at me, but I did dog ear a few pages, which I'm going to go back and fix. I went to highlight and put some tabs because there was some quotes in here that I was like, oh, touched my spirit. I am a sucker for an Abby book. Now, I do have an Abby book on my started but never finished list, but that's gonna happen. Okay, don't worry, it's gonna happen. Aaliyah, I'm gonna read it. Don't worry. I got you, girl. Now, the next book I started, which was also on my May TBR, and I am loving it as well. Like, let me talk to you about it. In the Field of Grace by Tessa Afshar. This is my first book that I'm reading by her. I have other books on my shelf by her, but I've heard that her writing is very good. This is a retelling of Ruth and Boaz in the Bible, and that story just gets me every time. And I always quote to my husband, "Where you go, I go. Your people, my people. Your God, my God." That has stuck with me since I was small. So yeah. Anyways, this book is talking about Ruth. She's a Moabite woman. She's living with her family, helping take care of her um, grandfather that seems to have like dementia or Alzheimer's or something. So he's losing it. The mother is just mean. Like she ain't right. And so Ruth is stepping up to do a whole lot more than just what she's supposed to do. The sisters are like, I just have to do this. And Ruth's out there hustling. Like she's doing her thing. Now, she ends up bumping into Naomi at a market, and Naomi is an Israelite woman, and the Moabites and the Israelites did not get along. They don't get along. I don't know. And but Ruth just felt so much peace when she was around Naomi. Naomi started coming around the house because her grandfather loved the stories that Naomi would tell about God. And yeah, it is just so good right now. I'm only on chapter 3, but I already know it's going to be a very high starred book, high rated book. Does that make more sense? Now, I'm still not even halfway. I'm pushing through, you guys. I'm really trying. Now, I don't know if it's the Roman Empire gladiator history that I just am not into, or if it's the weird names and words that are in here, or if it's just not good. I don't know. But I'm going to try to push through because I did hear it is good. I'm trying to like look past those things and see the real story, which I'm slowly doing. It's only certain chapters though. Like certain chapters I'm like, okay, it's getting better, and then the next chapter is like, right. So I don't know. And I'm definitely not going to hop into the second book after this one because I just can't. I need a break. And then the third book after, no. We just need to spread these out. So I think the next Francine Rivers book will be the one that's in July. Yeah. Pray for me, you guys. Because I feel bad. Because Francine Rivers has done some things. Like, I love her writing. It's just this one, I'm like, it has to be me. I have to be the problem. I don't know. So we'll see how far I get today. I'm going to try and pick it up. I'm even to the point where I'm like, I open my Kindle or the book and I'm like, and close it back up. So, and I don't want to DNF it because I do want to see what the ending gives. I'm not even halfway, people. Let me get to cleaning. Okay, walking over to my thriller section, I already pulled one book off of the second shelf, which is The Grip of It. When I got it at the free bookstore, it sounded pretty good, but I am a person that looks at the cover, and I don't know why I picked this one up because it just is not getting. I mean, it's kind of creepy because there is some like holographic, scary faces on it. Oh, I don't know. It says touring their prospective suburban home, Julie and James are stopped by a noise, deep and vibrating, like throat singing, ancient, husky, and rasping, but underwater. That's just the house settling, the real estate agent assures them with a smile. He is wrong. I don't know. Should I keep it? Because it sounds creepy. You know what? I'm going to keep it because it sounds creepy. I lied, you guys. Maybe there aren't any books that I want to get rid of. I do still have some in my car that I can go drop off. I do want to organize, though, by author. And I don't know if I want to do, like, because I have my Tiffany D. Jackson, my Megan Lally. These are my YA thrillers. And then I have my Frida McFadden shelf. I do have on the bottom my hardcovers, but like the soft covers, I think I'm going to go by author because I do have like some just scattered. Like I do have my Shari LaPena books together, but there's some other books that I just need to put together. Like my Taryn Fisher, I believe I have some like over here somewhere. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm going to do some reading because I do want to get back to my book and then see how far I can get. Because I do want to start Theo of Golden. I also did just get my Libby Hold for the Hold My Girl audiobook. So I think I'm going to do immersive reading for that one, which I'm so excited for. I don't know. So we'll see. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it a day. And let me know in the comments if you participated in Indie Bookstore Day and if you got anything because I want to know. Let's chit chat. With all that being said, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later.